Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me on this YouTube video. This is going to be the March 2018 reading. I'm Ashley from AscensionNXT.com, and please check out my website. I do personal readings, healings, and all of that fun stuff. So if you've been following along, for the last couple months, I started doing these monthly readings. I'm a little late this month, and I'm sorry because I do own a storefront, so there was some stuff going on there that I had to handle. But I'm here, and I'm showing up. So, you're going to get a bonus for this month as far as the readings. And I don't know if it was because I'm late and Spirit's making me do that, or if it's because it's just supposed to happen this way for the month of March. So maybe that's why I had to wait, because I'm a Virgo, and when I get used to doing something the same way, I kind of do it that way. So if you've been following my readings since the beginning of the year on YouTube, it's just kind of been me doing like a full spread, an Ashley spread, because it's just kind of a 3-card spread. I don't do like certain kind of spreads, and just going through what the energy is going to be for the month and kind of putting it all together in one reading. If you follow my Facebook page, which you should if you don't, because I always do a lot of live videos on that where I just pick ABC, and then sometimes I'll pull cards for people that join in. Today I'm going to do an ABC for March. So this is an ABC for the month of March. So what I'm being told, or what I'm feeling, is that I'm going to do a second reading for the month of March, probably around the week of the 18th. So I don't know what date I'm going to be doing that. Probably at the end of the 16th, as I'm looking at my calendar. That's when I feel it'll be. I'll probably like record it on the 18th. So it's going to be another reading for March. I'm not sure if it's going to be another ABC or if it's just going to be kind of me pulling a card spread like I normally do. So if you don't follow my page and you like my readings, please follow below and share with your friends who also enjoy anything fun like this as well. So what I'm going to ask you to do is pick A, B, or C. Now, I always tell everyone, don't overthink this. Don't change your first answer. Whatever you feel most connected to at this time, and if you need to pause the video for a minute, please do that and feel what you feel most connected to. So, just allow the energy to move through your body, and please be open to receiving whatever is for your highest and best in this moment. And we're going to go into the first little reading, which is A. So if you picked A, this is for you. And at the end of the video, I'll put a little picture up of the cards in ABC so you can see. So this is A. All right, so we have, if the camera will focus, beautiful. We have the Sun card, and then we have, from a different deck, Balance. So if you picked A, you have 2 major arcanas for this month. And if you don't know anything about tarot, the arcanas are the first 22 cards in the deck that kind of represent significant life change, a lot of archetype energy. But to me, they always mean there's a big transition and change going on. So for A's, you got a lot of change coming in. Good, but also in a way you need to compromise. So, because the first one that I pulled for you was the Sun card, which anytime the Sun card comes up, it's like, yay, this is like a great time in your life, a lot of success, thriving. So as humans, we're so used to trying to survive all the time, and the Sun card is a thrive card, so it's kind of like you really don't even have to try, or you've made it to the point that you've wanted to be in for a really long time. You're breaking down old walls, so this could mean relationships in a way. It could mean even if you're struggling with a relationship right now and you picked A, this is telling you, because the balance card is coming out underneath that, is that you really need to kind of look at things in a different perspective or compromise in ways that you normally wouldn't. It's showing the lion kind of spitting blood out of its mouth. So it's really connecting in this physical reality, not your future. So it's in staying within the present moment. That's what that means to me. Allowing yourself to really connect with what is needed, not always with what you want. But I feel like your wants are going to come in as kind of the overall outcome, because like I said, the Sun card is one of the happiest cards that you could get in the tarot. It just means that a lot of growth is coming in for you this month, a lot of joy. So us as humans, like, you know, joy and depression and things like that are normal feelings, and we kind of go back and forth with those. But you, by your choices, this is what this is saying to me because of the balance card, by your choices in what you choose, you could have that joy. So like this connects a lot with kind of the way that I am sometimes. Like I'm, you know, like I said, I'm a Virgo, so I'm very stuck in my ways. And if I think someone is wrong, I'm going to be like, no, you're wrong. And, you know, really kind of stick with that and be really stubborn. And that's kind of like, you know, what I'm Italian too. So it kind of makes it even worse. Not that I like to put labels on myself and blame things, but, you know, you just grow up a certain way and you're taught certain things, and this is how you kind of act. So to me, it's kind of saying pull back a little bit, stop being so stubborn, stop being so friggin' persistent. Maybe you need to step back for a minute, and maybe it's not gonna, whatever you want to come in isn't gonna come in the way that you want it to. Maybe you just need to relax a little bit. That's what this is saying. Because you can't experience joy sometimes without sacrifice. So, and sometimes sacrifices are the littlest things that maybe seem like such a big deal. And this is what I'm feeling with A's. Stop making things such a big deal. It's really not that big of a deal. So like, I've seen a lot of people struggling in the month of February, and I could feel that even within myself, but there was also a lot of excitement there because of the change that was coming in. So for me, February was kind of full of chaos, but at the same time, I knew that overall, in the end, it was going to be worth it. If you watch my reading for February, I even go over that a little bit and how, like, it is good and it's true. And a lot of things in February were very positive, but there was kind of like an illusionary curtain pulled up that made things look really negative. And I feel like the A's are kind of flowing a little bit with this energy in this month. I feel like it's not as bad as it looks. If you're worrying about something, please let go of the worry. You know, sometimes you need to try things a different way in order for things to go the way you want. I don't really see a lot of trying and pulling for A's in this month and strutting through the grimy stuff. It's just like little things that need to just move or shift, and then that's when the sun comes out, the energy of the light. So it may seem like a big deal to you, but to me and spirit, it's not a big deal. Like, you just need to let it go. So if somebody in your life is kind of telling you, oh, come on, don't be like that, blah, 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 or they're trying to tell you to relax a little bit, listen to that person, because by your choice, you have a lot of happiness coming in for you during this month and reaping the rewards. So with that, we're going to go to B's because I see a lot of financial success, I think, with the B. What's happening with B's? All right, so these are the B's. So we have, if that'll focus, 9 of Raphael. Okay. And then we have the Star card, which is another great card in the tarot as well. And this is another major arcana card. All right. So, on the first card, so this is the first card that I pulled for all the B's. right here. The 9 of Raphael. And like I said, I'm going to put the little pictures up at the end of the video. This is another great thing that's coming along. And it kind of goes along with the Sun card, but this is a little bit different. This is, this card always represents like making wishes and your dreams come true kind of thing. So this is what's coming in for the bees. And then you have the Star card, which is always a lot of hope and optimism. It even says it on the card, and you know, reaching for your highest goals. So it shows, okay, so this is what I'm hearing right now. So even if it feels like you're kind of like going through a hard time this month, it's showing that all of the work that you're going to do is really going to pay off. So you may see some of it this month. You may not see some of it this month. But behind the scenes, this is what's going on. So I'm hearing from this pull right here that you need to let go and kind of allow Spirit to help you, or let go and let God handle something like that. Don't overwork yourself, my bees. Don't get too emotionally invested. So there's bees that are the bees, that's what I'm calling you guys. The B's, the A's, the C's. The bees should not be too emotionally invested during this month. So with the 9 card, he's kind of standing behind the water, and I'm feeling like you should kind of ride the wave through this. Don't get too emotionally invested. Pull back a little bit. Take your time. And then you're going to start seeing either that path that you go down or reap some of the rewards. I'm going to pull another one of these cards. So I got these right here. So I'm going to go, because there's a piece missing with this. So I always have a deck near me to fill in a gap. So like with A, the difference between this and A is like with A, it's more of, it's your choice. It's like, do you want the joy or do you kind of want to be stubborn? With bees, it's like you really have to kind of just trust and have faith. There's a lot of faith coming in for the bees. So March is going to be a big faith month. Moving out of the darkness too. If you're a bee and you've been suffering from a lot of like depression, like any winter depression or anything going like that, you're going to start coming out of it this month. So you're going to start feeling a lot better about things. And even if the like procrastination has been happening, it's going to move forward. You're going to move forward. So another thing that I keep hearing is keep up with the exercising with the bees. Exercising helps with that, allowing you to get out of the funk. You're moving out of the funk this month for the bees. What's this? A new day dawns. Look at that. So that kind of connects with what I was just saying. Really beautiful card there. So I read a lot of colors, so this connects a lot with, it's kind of like maybe for the last couple months you've been doing a lot of upper work, like higher work, higher vibrational work, so connecting more in your upper chakras, your crown, your third eye, maybe even working a little bit on your throat with expression and things like that. But it's showing that this month is allowing that energy of the solar plexus to move in. So it's really maintaining and standing in your power, standing within your strength, and allowing your dreams to unfold in front of you, and having that faith and knowing that you put in all the work and things are going to start showing themselves. The middle of the month, I feel like, is when maybe like the second week of March is when you're going to start to see a lot more. So I feel like around the 13th, 14th, and 15th is going to be really, yeah, I don't know, I'll be caught probably because it's more near the new moon. I'm looking at my calendar. So like, yeah, I see 13th, 14th, and 15th being great days this month for all the bees. So really pay attention to those dates and things that come up. Also, too, I feel like do a lot of writing to help you release and move forward. But yeah, I definitely feel like that darker energy with the bees. So it's like a lot of empathic, emotional things going on, but I see you moving out of it, and it's really about having faith. So stick with your prayers, stick with your meditations, and if you're feeling any form of depression or anything, you really got to work on your lower chakras. So that would be your solar plexus, sacral, and root. So that's what I got for the bees. All right, last but not least, let's do the C's. Okay. Yeah, C's aren't gonna like this one. It's not bad, but a lot of people hate when I say this message. The thing I hear with this is the grass isn't always greener. So you can really look at this card and see like all the opulence, wealth, and royalty in the card. But to me, it's kind of like the grass isn't always, I don't care what the card says, that's the message that I'm getting. The grass isn't always greener. You know, you may be looking at something that you want, but I keep hearing wait. Even too with a relationship, if a new relationship comes in this month, wait. Don't jump into anything, C's. You really need to, and here we go. The 7 of Autumn, be patient. Okay? That is your message for this month, C's. Be patient. Don't jump into anything. Don't try to reap any rewards this month. Like, not saying like if you get something, don't take it, but don't, I don't know. I feel like there might be a little bit of tricky energy coming in, and this is just a warning. It's nothing bad. Don't take that as like a negative thing. Watch out for people's motives. That's what I keep hearing for C's. Like, watch out for people's motives and maybe why they want to help you out. And you'll have a feeling of like, I feel like that this person might not be for my best interest, maybe their best interest. Pay attention to contracts this month too. That's what I'm feeling, that weird feeling. So if any of you C's are signing contracts this month, please pay attention to, I don't know when Mercury's going in retrograde, because that's the kind of thing that it feels like, but it doesn't matter because this shit can happen when Mercury's not in retrograde. So pay attention to anything that you have to sign, any contracts, anything like that. Don't be over generous this month. So like, I'm kind of going with everything opposite that the Queen of Ariel says, because it says mature, practical, generous, happy. If you feel connected to that message, that's cool, go with that. But I'm feeling like you need to kind of step back a little bit and put some boundaries up and really watch out for anything that might kind of be an illusion trying to sway you in a certain direction that I feel like isn't for your highest and best. So you really gotta like just be a little cautious. Things will start to make sense more towards the end of the month. That's what I'm getting with the C. That's why they're like, be patient. Be patient. More towards the end of the month. April and maybe like mid-April is when better decisions can be made for anything big, like any larger transactions or transitions. So let me and always take what you feel is best for you. So if you feel like I don't fucking resonate with what she's saying at all, then don't. You know, it's not a message for you. So connect with what you feel is right for you. Let's see what's coming up for C's with these cards. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is more of like pausing, like a little bit of a pause. So this is what we got. Okay, there we go. It's a beautiful card too. So on the bottom it says honor Gaia. So this to me means if you feel like you're confused and you don't understand and you're like going back and forth and you feel very conflicted, try to connect more with nature. That's what this means to me. Try to connect more with nature. Even animal spirit guides are coming in with this energy as well. So if you have any animal spirit guides that you work with, this would be the perfect time to work with them. You can also ask any of these guides to reveal the truth to you. Yeah, just don't move into anything too quickly this month if you're a C. So let me recap for March. And like I said, I'll be back on, I think, week of the 18th. And I'm going to do a different reading. Or maybe it'll add more to this. I don't know. I don't know what's going on half the time. I just listen to my spirit guides and what they kind of tell me what to do. All right, so A, you guys got a great spread. It's all about your decision. This is what you want. Don't overreact. Stop being stubborn and be a little bit open to change, and you're going to experience great joy. B's, I see you moving out of the darkness this month. So there's a lot more creative energy coming in, and there's a lot more of the reaping the rewards or any hard work that you've been doing. You're going to start to see what is going to show up in the physical realm, but I'm not so sure if you're going to like take in anything physically this month, or it's just going to start to show you what you're going to have soon. And then C's, I got be cautious, be patient, and put up boundaries, and don't be too generous with certain people. And you're gonna, it's certain people. It's not with everyone. It's just allowing yourself to know, you know, I shouldn't be giving this person money all the time, or I shouldn't be letting this person take advantage of me like that. It's just kind of allowing yourself to know when to say no. And any confusion coming in, really connect with nature or nature spirits or animal spirits, whatever you feel connected to. All right. So that is my reading for March. I hope that you all enjoyed. You can follow this page if you like my readings. I'm still looking at the cards, but I think I'm done. So I didn't pull another card for A because you guys got the Sun card, and to me that's one of the best cards, so you don't need another card. But yeah, I will see you again at more towards the end of March, and I'm going to be working on more videos. I did take kind of a hiatus in February because I was working on some emotional stuff that was coming through, so I didn't really upload that many videos, but definitely I know in March I'm going to be around a lot more and showing my face a lot more. So around March 18th, watch for my second reading. Follow this page. Follow my Facebook page. It's Ascension NXT. If you're in the New England area, we have a store where we sell product and we do a bunch of classes and things like that. And watch out for online classes. Those are coming up too. So I hope that you all have a wonderful month, and I will see you soon. Blessed be.